Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is the GXSimmer. We are on chapter 11. I had to think about that for a second, of Nina and Amanda. And in this chapter, we get to welcome a new arrival. Who is that new arrival? You're going to find out. And if you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, click notifications so you always know when I'm coming out with another episode. Let's talk about chapter 11 from Nina and Amanda. As we see, you got Tony and Amanda upstairs getting ready like they're going out on the town. And downstairs you have Carrie and Drake hanging out with Leah, who lives right around the corner from them. And they're having a nice conversation. What's going to happen tonight? Let's check in. Can't believe this is the first time we've been to Nina's place. Yeah, no, Amanda says. Feels strange after 5 years finally getting an invitation. Just shows you how far we've come overall. Can't believe this little one will be here. Me too, Amanda says. This pregnancy hasn't been too bad. Can't wait until she gets here. I'm excited too. Our second baby girl, never thought. She touched his cheek, saying, "Oh, I love you so much." "I love you too," he told her with a kiss. She grinned as she looked in the mirror and then stopped as she felt an unusual sensation and grabbed her stomach in a panic. "Oh." "Honey?" Tony asked as he turned quickly and then breathed in with his eyes wide as he looked down on the floor. Is that? Yeah. We got to go to the hospital now," Amanda said in a breath. I think it's time, Tony." "Okay, honey. Come on. Take my hand. Let's go," Tony said as he helped her down the stairs to where Carrie and Drake are, where Zoe played on the floor. Carrie stood up immediately and said, "What's going on?" "Mommy!" Zoe called out as she began to run to her. Drake picked up Zoe and held her, trying to calm the child down. "Mom's in labor. Call your mom and let her know what's going on," Tony said. "I'm taking her to the hospital." "Okay," Carrie said. "Drake and I will be right here until we hear from you." "How exciting," Leah exclaimed. "Congrats, guys. I'll see you soon." "Thanks," Amanda called out as she tried to control her breathing. "Tony, the bag?" "Already in the car," he told her. "I took your prop kit. I put it in their last appointment. We're good. Let's go." "Bye, kids," Amanda said as she waved.
No.
"Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Love you both. Call me anytime, okay?" Carrie said. "Okay. Love you both. See you soon," Tony said. "Bye, Mommy. Bye, Daddy," Zoe said with a wave as she blew them a kiss. "Love you all," Amanda said as she went out the door, and Tony helped her into the car. "Whoa. Go time," Carrie told Drake as she sat down. "I suppose I'll head back home since you guys will be here," Leah said. Yeah. We'll watch Zoe. We'll stay here." "Okay. This is so exciting. Another baby," Leah said with a hug. "Call me if you need anything, okay?" "Thanks, Aunt Leah," Carrie said with a hug as she went out the door. Drake put Zoe down, who looked confused. "Baby coming?" Zoe asked. "Yes," Carrie said. "Mommy had to go to the hospital to have the baby." "Oh," Zoe said. But Mommy will be home soon. Drake and I are going to stay with you, okay?" "Okay," Zoe said. "Hey, it's time to go to bed now. Do you want me to read you a story before bed?" Carrie asked. "Yeah," Zoe said with a smile. "Okay, let's go upstairs. I'll tuck you in and read you a bedtime story, okay?" "Okay," Zoe said as Carrie picked her up. "Can you call my mom and let her know?" Carrie asked. "Yeah," Drake said. "I'll call her right now." "Thanks, babe. I'll be down in a bit. My phone is on the table," Carrie said as she carried Zoe upstairs. "Night-night, Wake," Zoe said. "Night, Zoe," Drake said. Drake proceeded to call Nina from Carrie's phone and waited until she picked up. "Hello, my darling. Are you on your way?" Nina asked. "Nina, it's Drake." "Drake?" Nina asked. "Why are you calling from Carrie's phone? Everything okay?" "Amanda went into labor tonight," he told her. "Oh," Nina said. "So, obviously, you both are at the house with Zoe." "Right," he said. "We're going to stay here until Carrie receives word from Tony." "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have some leftovers for a couple of days. It's all right. Call me as soon as you hear." Thanks, Nina. Carrie's upstairs with Zoe now. She asked me to call. Thank you, Drake. I appreciate that. We'll call as soon as we hear something, he said. Oh, please do. I'll wait to hear, Nina said. We will. Have a nice evening, Drake said as he hung up. Carrie came down shortly as Drake was sitting on the couch watching TV. She smiled at him and sat beside him as he snuggled up next to her. She asleep? He asked. Yep, out like a light, she said. I connected her little bear tablet to my phone and watch, Carrie said. I told her she needs anything to hit the big red button on the screen and I'll come up. She said as she sighed. You're going to be an amazing mom someday, he told her. She chuckled. Not for a while, though. Yeah, I know, he said. She smiled, looking at her ring. I love this ring so much. It fits you, he told her. When I told my dad, he was a little skeptical, but he gave me my mother's ring and said, give this to your girl when you ask her, son. I'm truly honored to wear it, Carrie said. It's beautiful. You surprised me when you proposed with it. I told you I wanted to go all out, he said with a grin. I did show your parents when I asked them to propose to you. All of them started to sob. It was the funniest thing, but it was cute too. I didn't feel awkward at all. She grinned. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall that day. He grinned and said, well, I do have a video of it. No, Carrie said with a chuckle. Why didn't you tell me this? I was going to, but we always had other things on our mind when we go out, he told her with a grin. Carrie snickered. Oh, yeah, this is true. We've been doing quite a few other things lately whenever we get together. You want to watch the video? My dad recorded it. I could put it on the TV. Okay, I'd love to see this. Carrie laughed as she watched the reaction of all three of her parents as he presented her engagement ring to them and asked for their permission to take her hand and become, as she put it, her betrothed. He saw both of her mothers burst into tears, and Tony too. She chuckled as he held his hand and sighed, saying, oh my God, this is too funny. I mean, I knew they were expecting it, but still. He looked at her and caught a glimpse of sadness on her face, holding her hand as the video finished. That was fun, she said with a chuckle. My mom's, oh my God. Too funny. And my dad? He broke down and cried as he hugged you. I even heard your dad sobbing a little. We must keep that video. I'm going to miss them all so much. I know I'll watch it when I miss them, she said as a tear rolled out of her eye, and she quickly wiped it away. I know, he told her. It's going to be okay. My little sister is just going to be an infant when I leave, Carrie said. Will she remember me? No one could forget you, he said with a grin. I'm going to miss them all so much. Coming home only on holidays? It's going to be hard. I'm so glad you'll be with me. I don't know if I could have done this without you. You won't have to. I knew that night you told me you got in, I wasn't going to leave without you. I almost told you I love you right there, but I wanted to say that to you on my prom. It meant everything to me to say it then, even if we hadn't spent the night together, he told her. I'm by your side forever, no matter where we go or what we do. You're my one and only. That's the way I want it. That's the way I want it too, she said as she smiled and kissed him. How's your dad handling all this? For the longest time, it's just been you and him. Is he going to be okay? I know he'll miss you. He tells me he'll be fine, but I do worry about him too, Drake said. He's been a single father for years. I hate the idea of him being alone. But he told me, son, every man goes his own way at one time or another. This is your time. Go be with your true love. Your dad is so poetic. I had no idea. He always seems kind of quiet like you, but inside, the heart of a poet. Carrie sighed. Big changes coming up. And Zoe? I will miss her most of all. She's going to be in school this year. Are you having second thoughts? He asked. A little, Carrie said. My family's always been there for me. I can't imagine not seeing them or hugging them every day. Not a day has gone by that I didn't have them in my life. But I know I have to be an adult now and do the adult thing, even if I want to be a horse vet. You got me, he told her. No matter what. I'm here for you. I'll always be there for you. I love you with all my heart, and I want you to cry on me when times get tough, or if you need your family, you say the word, I'll make it happen one way or another. You have my heart, Carrie told him in a soft tone. How did I ever find you? When we bought your mom's cottage, he joked. She laughed. Yeah, you did. And now I'm your family, he told her. Yeah, you are, she said. Do you feel like going to bed now? I think I do. Dad?
Hey, you got a little sister, Carrie.
Is Mom okay?
Yeah, she came through fine. The doctor said she did great. I was there the whole time. She was so tough. She's exhausted but happy. My hand is going to be aching for days. She held my hand so tight. Whoa, she's so strong. Let me tell you. She's sleeping it off now. Your sister is so beautiful, Carrie. Just like her mom. And you are too. Here, I'm sending you a picture now, Tony told her.
Wow, she's got a head of hair. Just like yours, Dad. Dark brown. What's her name?
Sophia Caroline.
Oh.
Tony told her. Carrie began to cry as Drake smiled at her. You gave her my name for a middle name?
Yeah, he told her. You see, your mom and I always want her to remember her older sister. And what better way to remind her, huh? Your mom thought it was a great idea. So no matter where you are, your sister and I will always know who you are. And I know you're worried about that, so don't be. She'll know who you are, Carrie. Always. And she'll love you so much.
I'm so touched by that, Carrie said with happiness. Thank you. I'm honored. When can I see her?
Visiting hours is after 10 a.m., but the doctors are saying that she may go home later today. So if she does, I will call you and let you know, Tony said. If not, I'll let you know when to come up. They're going to look at her as soon as she wakes up or when Sophie needs a feeding. She's a hungry little thing, let me tell you. I think she's got my appetite.
He laughed.
Kid's eaten twice already since she came into the world. Woke your mom up twice.
Ah, Dad, I can't wait to meet her, Carrie said. The age difference between me and Sophie is like between Mom and Uncle Robbie.
Yeah, I know. And you know how close your Uncle Robbie is to your mom, he told her. So I know you two will be close too. I'll make sure of it. No matter how far away you are, you're close to our hearts. Remember that.
Carrie smiled. Thanks, Dad.
Your mom chose her first name. She always loved that name. She told me she ever had another daughter, she wanted to have that name.
I know, Carrie said with a smile and took a breath. She told me a couple of weeks ago when I asked about a name for the baby.
I know you're worried, kid. Don't be. We're always here, no matter where we are. We love you, Carrie. And we're so proud of you.
I love you, Dad, Carrie said as her tears started to fall.
Yeah? I love you too, kid.
He told her.
I'm going to take a nap here tonight. Wait until your mom wakes up. See what the doctors say. I'll call you as soon as I know.
Okay, Dad.
So are you okay?
Yep, out like a light, Carrie says. I checked on her before we went to sleep, and she's fine. I'll make her chocolate chip pancakes in the morning. She'll love it.
Hey, that sounds great. Save me some.
I'll make a huge batch, okay?
She said with a chuckle. You turned into a great cook, kid, Tony said with a chuckle. Drake's got something special when you guys move.
Well, you taught me well, Carrie joked.
Okay, you get some sleep. I'll call you in a few hours.
Okay, Dad.
I love you, Carrie. I'll speak to you as soon as we know.
Tony told her. I love you too, Dad. We'll be here. Tony hung up as Carrie turned to Drake. I have a baby sister, I heard, he said. And it's awesome that her middle name is your name. It is, Carrie said. I never thought. So are you worried now? Are you really that worried now? He asked. No, not anymore, she said. I know they're in my heart, and that's all I need. He held her close to him and whispered, See? I told you it would be okay. It does make me feel better, Carrie said. Except now we really need to get an apartment soon or a rental. We haven't even decided on one yet. I thought we talked about that little place owned by, what was that name? Grove? He asked. Yeah, but it was only a 1-bedroom, Carrie told him. Dr. Kress is further out in the country. I want to be close by. I might be on call and be required to be on site within a specific amount of time. Do we need more than 1 bedroom, Carrie? Drake asked. Yeah. What if my family wants to visit? What about your dad? Where are we going to put them? The couch? What if we got a pull-out couch? What are those things called? The Murphy beds? Ugh, I hate those things. People have died from those things. Yeah, people have died from vending machines too. Still, you grab a drink from one, Drake said with a chuckle. Yeah. No. We need at least 1 with another bedroom. Maybe 2, Carrie said. We'll need room for Zoe and Sophie so Mom and Dad aren't cramped. And my mom too, and your dad. What do you want? A whole house or something? Drake asked. Rent a house? Huh. Wouldn't be a bad idea, she said. I could ask Mom to my stipend from the trust fund. We could easily get one with the 2 or 3 bedrooms. Turn one into an office and study until my parents and your dad visits. Hey, maybe we can have them all over. Hey, Drake, maybe you're getting ahead of yourself. What did you just call me? She asked with a smile. Honey, he responded. I like that, she said. Say it again. Honey, he told her as he kissed her. Keep it up, she told him. I love you, honey, he whispered. You want a woohoo? She asked. Back-to-back woohoo? He asked with a chuckle. You have some energy tonight. In a Henford accent, Carrie replied. You have no idea. Well, Carrie has certainly grown up now, hasn't she? Huh. But the newest member of the Campos family has arrived. Sophie is here, and soon she's about to meet her big sister. And what else is going to happen in the next episode? Well, I guess you're going to have to tune in and find out. Once again, I would like to thank you for supporting this channel. Every day this little channel grows. It's all because of you. I thank you profusely. Until next time, I will see you on the next episode of Nina and Amanda or any of the other content that I have. Take care. Bye-bye.